Bear Grylls, does he really record forces in the wild, or does he use his camera crew to help?
Today, I will be discussing friction, its causes and effects in our daily lives. Okay, let's get to it. Friction is a force that makes most moving objects to stop. Friction occurs when two objects are in contact and one tries to move over another. Friction always acts to an opposite direction to movement. How is friction used in our daily lives? Friction is a force that provides the grip required by cars, bikes and trucks to get moving and change direction and slow down. When you walk, you push your foot backwards against the ground. The force of friction acts in the other direction to push you forward. You will slip if there is not enough traction or grip between your feet and the ground. Also, friction can be a problem. Moving parts in a machine are gradually worn away and made thinner by friction. Friction between an object and the air slows its movement. This type of friction is called air resistance. For example, walking or driving through a wind tunnel. Thank you. Now we'll hand you over to the next person.
They will be talking about mass and weight. What is it? How do we record it? What is the difference between the two, and much more. So first, mass and weight. What are the difference? Mass is the amount of matter inside of an object, and weight is how much the object weighs. So today we'll be getting the mass and weight of this pencil case here. So to measure mass, we use this balance beam here. It's used to record the mass of an object. So what we do, we place it in the middle of the beam and we make sure nothing else is on the table. We'll slide the arrows across to maybe 300. So that means it's too light. So we got to get in line with the zero. So we go 20. We'll move this across to about there. Okay, see how it's moving? That means now it's too light. Too heavy. So 300. Okay, so we watch. Okay, so the mass of this pencil case here, we'll write as 329.1 kilograms. So you write kilograms as kg. Okay, so now we'll find out the weight of the pencil case here. And what we use to find this out is called the spring balance here. So what we do, we get the hook and we hook it onto the pencil case. And then see it's measuring newtons. So we wait and watch. So it's 3.2 newtons. Okay, so right up here, 3.2 newtons. Okay, so that's how you find the mass and weight of an object. Bear Grylls cannot measure mass and weight in the wild because without a measuring scale like the ones we use today, it is highly unlikely that he can do that in the wild without one. So I believe Bear Grylls cannot measure mass and weight in the wild by him.
Hi, my name is Jordan, and today I'm going to talk to you about gravity. Now, gravity is one of the main things in our life because if we don't, we're floating in the air like helium balloons. Now, if you're wondering how astronauts float in the air, they're just orbiting around the world, so they don't have gravity. I heard that it takes 9.8 meters per second for something to drop on. Now, let's see if this theory is correct. I'm Jordan, and that's all I have for you. That's all I have for gravity.
Hello viewers, I introduce you to my observation and experiment of heat, an astounding energy that you cannot believe. As you can see, heat is a type of energy that warms an object or surface up. This can be caused by friction, the force that prevents rubbing an object on one another, and can also be caused by temperature. Heat can be transferred by object to object, just like hugging someone will make you warm. An example of heat is when ice is plunged into water. Water is warmer than ice, and since the ice is inside the water will transfer heat to the ice. It is known as thermal equilibrium, or when two or more objects with different heat contact each other to produce equal heat. This energy can be used in the wild, mostly for warmth. If Bear Grylls found a blanket or any other type of warm material, he will make contact with himself and the material to share heat. This is how heat can be used for survival.
Magnetism is something that magnets are attracted by the magnetic fields. First of all, magnetic fields are something that don't really exist, but there is a fury for magnets. Also, there are magnetic poles for a compass. The compass always leads you to the closest magnetic pole. For example, if I live somewhere in the southern hemisphere, the compass will lead me to the south pole. Or if I were lost, if I was lost in the forest, following the compass will lead you out by following the directed point from the compass. Can Bear Grylls do magnetism? Yes, he can. He makes a compass out of water, something that's metal, but it weighs very light. Then you rub the piece of metal on hair. Once you do that, place the metal object on top of water. The metal object will be attracted to the closest magnetic pole, and that's how he uses magnetism in his videos. Thank you for listening.